Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking Janet Jackson. Anything I say is alleged and my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so that it gets out into the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes. Free, you guys, whether you're coming or going, to hit the like video. So we're talking Janet Jackson because she has pulled out, you guys, of the Cincinnati Music Festival, which used to be I believe it was the Macy's Festival in Cincinnati, Ohio, you guys. And she's saying it's due to personal matters. Now, just to let y'all know, Janet has currently re-signed again with Las Vegas for her residency and has some dates that are coming up. She just finished some dates a little while ago, I believe back in February. And she has more dates that were going to be coming here in May per Ticketmaster. But let's get into the article. So it says, one of Cincinnati's music festival's headliners for 2025 has pulled out of the show. Festival organizers announced Thursday. Janet Jackson, who was scheduled to headline Saturday at the festival, is now unable to perform, the festival said. We just learned that Janet Jackson is unable to perform at the 2025 Music Festival presented by P&G due to personal matters, reads in a statement from the Cincinnati Music Festival. Festival organizers are working quickly to fill her spot in the lineup. Janet didn't elaborate on the reason for the cancellation in a statement provided by the Cincinnati Music Festival. To all my Cincinnati Music Festival fans, reads the statement from Jackson. I'm so sorry I won't be able to be with you all in July. Some personal matters have come up and I'm unable to attend. I look forward to seeing you all soon. Janet would have been the final performance of the Cincinnati Music Festival, which is scheduled to be held July 24th through July 26th. On Thursday, performances at the Andrew J. Brady Center will include a tribute to hip-hop music, though the artist for that evening hasn't been announced yet. Friday performances will be at Paycor Stadium, where Earth, Wind & Fire and Anthony Hamilton will take the stage. There will also be 3 other artists performing that night that the festival hasn't announced. On Saturday, Janet would have been able to headline after a special tribute to Frankie Beverly, featuring Jubu with special guests Ronald Isley, Joe, After 7, David Hollister, and also, hold on, my, and Raheem Devon. And so what do you guys think is going on? It doesn't say that Janet Jackson has an illness, you guys. It doesn't say that she's sick or that there's something going on here with her health. And like I said, she still has some Vegas dates coming up here on May 21st, May 24th, May 25th, May 28th, May 30th, and May 31st, you guys. So a couple of things when this happens, either because quote-unquote personal reasons, maybe it's a money issue. And by money issue, maybe what the terms that Janet originally agreed on to perform, maybe the money's not right. Or maybe she didn't receive like an initial payment or something in time. I don't know how all that stuff works, in the music business. If you get like a deposit or anything like that, or if you perform first, then you get paid after the show, or how all of that stuff works. But I am wondering, you know, because Janet was just there. Janet has been, you know, performing quite a bit. And obviously, you guys, she just wrapped up, you know, her tour and all of that, and has now been back in Vegas. Started back in Vegas, I believe it was the end of last year. And then also had some dates, like I said, I know for a fact she was in Vegas, like around Valentine's Day weekend or what have you. And she recently was still in Las Vegas because she was attending the New Edition concert. So, and like I said, she herself has more dates in May. So I don't think it's an illness. Like I said, the personal reasons, it's giving either money, or maybe an issue with the promoter, or maybe whatever the terms they agreed with, maybe something changed. I don't know. Or maybe it's a different, promoter that they're working with, that maybe Janet's not on good terms with. Like, I'm just trying to, in my mind, rationalize why Janet would cancel. Because it's definitely not because of ticket sales. I can tell you for a fact, you know, there were a lot of comments, because I saw this in a few places, in a few different articles, and a lot of the reasons that people were going, some people from traveling from all over, was to see Janet, or they had never seen Janet Jackson before, so this festival was an opportunity for them to see her. She was going to be one of the headliners and all these things. I know New Edition has recently headlined this and all this, so ticket sales are not the problem. I want to make that clear. Janet sells out, like, every time. And pretty much, this was, like, on par to, like, I mean, tickets were, there was not a lot of, you know, it wasn't a situation where some of these other artists, not to be shady, but throwing shade, but some of these other artists that announced these massive tours, and you look on Ticketmaster, and there is seats galore. There is seats galore, or the prices are too high, or all this and that. That's never the case with Janet. Her tours always sell. In fact, her last tour ended up eclipsing the Velvet Rope tour as her best-selling tour. So Janet selling and having sold out shows, and y'all know, I've seen her plenty of times. I've met her a few times as well. Never been an issue selling out a concert or a venue, whether it's in Las Vegas or any of these other cities on a tour. I don't think that's the problem. I think that it's business. I think there is something business related that is the issue. Because, like I said, there's too much demand for Janet. As much as this industry tries to blackball her and everything else, there is too much demand to see Janet in concert, y'all. So, nonetheless, I don't think that is the problem. I think it is either a money issue, an issue with the promoter, or an issue of maybe the expectations of the performance, since they're also doing the Frankie Beverly tribute, they're also doing the tribute to hip-hop, they're also doing all these other things that they got going on. I am wondering, you know, if perhaps maybe Janet's set got cut, or perhaps maybe it's a longer set for Janet and the money's not matching of what she wants the set to be. I'm trying to rationalize for y'all, because we're not about to drag Janet. There's no Janet slander, right? Because they're, like I said, people are seeing her, right? People are seeing her. Her residency does well in Las Vegas. It always sells out. It's always, you know, a good time and all this and that. But I am just trying to put all of the pieces together, you boys, so that, you know, we have a well-informed reason. But yeah, a lot of fans, unfortunately, are upset in the comments, because they're like, you know, I specifically bought tickets to see Janet, and now there's not going to be a Janet. So they have not announced yet, like I said, per the article, on who is going to be the replacement. But as of now, no Janet. No Janet in Cincinnati. However, if you want to see Janet, like I said, she has some dates in May coming up here for the Vegas residency, and we will stay tuned on whether or not that gets extended again. So there's that. That's all I got for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.